Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. And the Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McConnell. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Cuber. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bohannon. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get 1st downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field, and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine of linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. give to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll try it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's McConnell. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. Quick toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hand off to the fullback. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime, a chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Marches ahead. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads to the right. Snares it outside. It's Huber. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Just enough time for one final play in this half. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll immediately call timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the 1st drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this 1st half.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Downs. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. In search of their 1st touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Downs. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Fighting off the defender. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's McConnell. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in the first down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback gets him up. Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And this this offense not only has the chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a man, it's McConnell. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this guy is one of the best receivers in college football, and the defense knows it too, right? They've been watching film, and that time on 3rd down, they had him double covered. That's a big reason why that ball fell incomplete.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give and tick, 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 tick. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
It came down to